In this tutorial, I will show you how to make a little rigged body like this in Blender. The first thing you want to do is delete the starting scene. So you drag over everything, press X and delete. Then you do Shift A, hover over Mesh, and then press Cube. Select the cube, and then G, Z, and grab it up in the Z axis and scale it up a little. Now go to Edit Mode and subdivide 2 times. Now we want to go to the bottom, but before we go to the bottom, we want to go to the modifier settings and then select mirror. Now we want to go to faces and select 2 faces on the edges, but I am choosing it on the wrong side, so it does not mirror. So what we simply need to do is just turn around a little so the red line is going right to left. Choose those 2, E to extrude, and then it automatically presses Z for you. Now you want to go over to the side of the cube and select 4 faces on the middle. Now E to extrude and drag those out of it. Now go to X-ray on the top right corner, drag over the hands, and this all should be selected, and then subdivide a few times so when we rig it, it'll look smooth. Now for the rigging part. When you go back to object mode, it's going to look a little clear, but that's okay. It won't look like in the final render. Now we want to go Shift A and then add an armature. Now grab this armature somewhere near the middle, but not too close to the middle, more that like down. Now what you want to do is select our armature, our one little bone, and go to Edit Mode. Now we have this. I personally like wireframe mode because it helps me see everything. Now press the joints and then go E to extrude, and then press the Z axis to get a straight line up, or you could go to front view. Then take the bottom joint and I go the X axis, and then you grab on the Z axis so it moves, looks like a bit more like a hip. Now we E to extrude on the Z axis, and then E to extrude on the Z axis, so we have now 2 bones. Now we go to the middle joint and we go to E to extrude on the X axis, and then we drag it over there, E to extrude on the X axis, and then we do the elbow, and then E to extrude for the hand or down arm. Now it's very important that you only do the left side. If you do the right side, it's all going to be uneven and not nice. So we're going to select a bone, make sure, and then go to its property tabs. Now you want to change the name to describe it and then have .l on the end. Now I'm going to name my bones. So this is going to be down arm .l. We need to do the .l so Blender recognizes that it's the left arm. So we don't want to name these 2 because we don't need to duplicate these. Now we are going to do up arm .l, and you can name these whatever you need really. And this is going to be shoulder .l, and then I'm going to choose this bone, and it's hip .l, and then this is going to be up leg .l, and this is going to be down leg .l. So now I've described all of my bones and put .l so it recognizes. Now what we do is we press A, we right click, go down to symmetrize, and it should be perfectly symmetrized. Now if you select one of the bones, it should be named your name .r, and then if you grab it, nothing's going to happen because we haven't parented the guy to the armature. So we go to object mode, click the guy, and then shift click to the armature. Now we left click to parent, and then go up to with automatic weights and click on that. Now if you click the armature, go up there in the top left corner and press pose mode, you should be able to choose one of them and R and Y, and it should work perfectly. perfectly, just as expected. Now you can play with this, animate this. I'm gonna have a part 2 explaining how to animate rigs, but you can probably figure it yourself out. It's very easy if you know how to animate beforehand. Now you can just play around, do all that stuff, and then I'll have a tutorial how to make the animation I made in the beginning of the video. Well, that's really the end of the video. Thanks for lasting this long, and don't forget to like and subscribe, and if you want more content like this. Thank you very much.